Hi, my name is Dave Farina, and I want to introduce myself as one of your classmates in our class EDFN 530, Instructional Technology and Assessment. My background, my career profile here, as you can see, I'm currently teaching at Manheim Township High School. I teach in the science department and teach many different courses. I'm also a club advisor for my high school astronomy club, director of our planetarium, and just found out I will be teaching astronomy at West Chester University as well for a night class as adjunct instructor. I'm currently pursuing the STEM endorsement to help me to take information that I feel very comfortable with and provide students a means of understanding how STEM connects to their real world situations, both in the workplace as in their everyday lives. My educational background, I have a bachelor's in Earth and Space Science from Kutztown University. I have a master's in geosciences and astronomy from West Chester University, and I started the STEM endorsement program, STEM certification program, and I'm in my third out of the 4 classes currently. Our discussion today, of course, we need to highlight the 7 strategies of assessment for learning, as well as the 6 strategies of assessment as learning. So these two I felt were connected, and I took upon myself to allow the one that's assessment as learning with the 6 different strategies and how it's actually implemented within a classroom. And I incorporated the 7 strategies of assessment for learning directly into this. Here's how they overlap. So I've got the 6 strategies by Gupta, and within that I have the 7 strategies, some of which are used more than once, within each of these categories below. So individualized report uses 2 of the 7 steps, using examples and models of strong and weak work, providing opportunities for students to track, reflect on, and share their learning progress. Step 2, group discussion. Now it also provides them the ability to offer descriptive feedback by talking with each other in their group. Provides a clear and understandable vision of the learning target because we can now see what other people are working on. Self-correction, teaching students to self-assess and set goals for the next step. So they're going back after their group discussion, they're adding back to their individualized report, and this provides an opportunity for students to track, reflect on, share their learning progress. Step 4, the actual activity, whatever you're doing. In the case of Gupta, it was a laboratory where they were separating materials in a chemistry lab. So this is a design-focused thing. And you'll notice that once again, we have to provide opportunities for students to track, reflect on, and share their learning progress. This is actually seen throughout the rest of these categories because this is something that you should always be doing. It's not a step-by-step procedure. It's actually 7 steps, or 7 strategies, I should say, should be done throughout the learning. The next step, group report. In this case, design-focused instruction, once again. So you're making the group report. That takes some thought. It takes some effort. It takes some feedback and communication. Use evidence of student learning needs. So they'll talk a little bit about their laboratory experience and what things they learned and what things they needed throughout that process. And finally, the oral report. So in this case, once again, design focus. They're trying to design a report that's verbal, and that may take different strategies than the group report that was in written word. Once again, students provide opportunities to track, reflect on, and share their learning progress. And now we can start to also look at examples of strong and weak work. Although it's not anonymous, which would be beneficial, this could actually prove helpful long term if you're not just considering this as a one-day activity, but over time, students are getting feedback. It gives us an understanding of what's strong, what's weak, and how we can improve. This allows me, as the teacher, to also gather evidence. Maybe it's a good point at which I can get a grade back to the students for them to understand, where they need to improve and how they could improve, giving them full non-coded written feedback or verbal feedback. All right, I hope this helps you to see the connection between assessment as learning and assessment for learning. Have a great day.